Now let's take a look at Facebook Pixel and how to set up events. How does Facebook Pixel work? How do you set up events correctly? And why is it important to consider the feud between Apple and Facebook in 2021? What do we need to do? You have the opportunity in the Business Manager section to select a pixel and add a new one. For example, there are situations when a company has several sites. Some kind of landing pages, of course, each one needs to set up its own pixel code. This is absolutely not a problem. Click the Add button and Facebook will give you a special code that the developer will need to put on your site. Once they set it up, events can be written down. Now let's figure out how to set up an event. Inside the pixel, you have the opportunity to go to the pixel section and see that your pixel is working. Now we need to use the Google Chrome browser since this feature works only with the Google Chrome browser. That is because you can only configure events in the Google Chrome browser. Go to Settings and to the Events Manager section. The Events Manager section has the ability to configure events for pixels. What is an event? This is a purchase, clicking Add to Cart, the ability to make a call, etc. Pixel events are configured in a way that allows you to add events and set their level of importance. As I said, this only works in the Google Chrome browser. If I open my agency website, you will see that I have a special assistant. A helper is a plugin that is installed in the Google Chrome browser. These plugins are called Facebook Pixel Helpers. This plugin, as you can see, fully matches the identifier. It also corresponds to the one set in my Business Manager. As you can see, an event has occurred. Page view. In the Events Manager section, we can configure an event. Let's get into how to set up an event. There is an Adds Event button. And of course, it is possible to select from a new website or from a pixel. We pick from the pixel. And here we open Event Setup tool. Here our task is to copy the site URL and just paste it here. Since I already have a pixel installed, I can configure events on my site through Google Chrome. How is it done? This is done by pressing certain buttons. We have a special window that popped up. This window allows us to customize an event. In this case, I've already configured an event when the user submits this data and clicks on the Submit button. If the site has several buttons, you can click on Track a New Button and track it in this way. In this case, after you've completed all these settings, you can click Finish Setup. And one more important thing that you will need to do is go to this section, Aggregated Event Measurement. In this section, you will need to click on Configure Web Events and set the priority of your events. In my case, the most important priority event is the completion of a registration and lead. This means when a user leaves his information in contacts, it is recorded. In the case of an online store, this will be a purchase and a payment. Therefore, for each site, we see that my domain has been verified. The main events are configured in the Business Manager, and this, I repeat, is done only in the Google Chrome browser.